Quartz rocks are just so boring and uncool and just lame, some may say, but then I show them this. This rock, like I said, is a quartz rock and it's a super common type of rock. Some quartz rocks are porous or just have holes like this in which you can see really cool quartz hexagonal crystals like these ones. Every time you pick up a quartz rock, look for holes and other little crevices within the rock itself and you may see things like this. Now, there appears to be a hair in my rock. How dare thou? The specific sample of quartz has a lot of holes all over it on the bottom side, which you can see a lot of hexagonal crystals and other shaped crystals all around inside of it. It's important to note that quartz is in pretty much all three rock types and is one of the most common minerals. So basically, if you're looking at a rock, it probably has quartz in it. I mean, not all rock types do have quartz, but a lot of them do. Damn it, I still didn't get rid of the hair. Damn it, oh well. The majority of this rock is all quartz, except that dark spot right there and some other ones around. It's kind of like a mafic mineral. I'm not sure the exact type. Here's a really good hole, and then as we move along, you can see it's just very holy. And then over here is some more mafic mineral, not sure what the type is, and here's the rock zoomed out, kind of. Moving on to quartz rock number 2. This rock has a lot more smaller quartz crystals, but you can still kind of see them, some decent sized ones too. This rock is definitely not as porous, but still pretty cool. Moving on, here's a hole with a lot of bigger quartz crystals, and they kind of just stick out. Here's a really good series of holes. This next spot is honestly probably the best spot on the entire rock right here. There's an absolutely massive crystal right there, and then a whole bunch of other smaller ones within the holes as well. This is the first rock all the way zoomed out, and then here's the second rock. Next up is a very strange rock. This does have a lot of quartz in it, but it's mainly dominated by this mafic material. Given the way that it feels and it's lightweight, I believe this is shale mixed with quartz because there's a lot of shale where I found this at the river, so that's what I'm guessing, but I could still be wrong. This rock does not have any pores or anything like that, so there's no hexagonal crystals anywhere to be found, though it's all flat quartz, which does look kind of strange on this rock. Next up is a very mica concentrated rock. This is a sandstone, by the way. Here's a big rust spot right here, which is just iron, and then all the other little mica crystals. I'm not really sure what these are specifically. I would guess biotite is the black ones, and then there's some muscovite, I would guess, but this is sandstone, so who knows. It might not even be a mica. This, I assume, biotite is kind of more on the outskirts in big concentrations. It seems to take up most of the rock, but kind of this central area, it doesn't really have any black in it, which makes me think muscovite. Here it is, zoomed out. Anyways, though, that's pretty much it. Goodbye.